You can see right in there. And when that was doing that, it took out these coils and that coil and about 6 other coils. All right, finishing up the last piece of intercooler pipe on Irv's Rx8. If you don't own one of these and you try to modify cars, just give up now. Just buy one because they're cheap. It's a bead roller for intercooler pipe. For all those people that try not to bead roll intercooler pipe and blow them off all the time and think, oh, why does this keep doing that? That's why. So let me get this done. It's pretty simple. Put the pipe in here, crank it down, turn the handle. Wow. All right, there it is. Let's go see if it fits. Bead roller works nice. So, tools to have: bandsaw, bead roller, and deburring tool. Save yourself a fucking headache. That looks like it'll go right there without an issue. Let's try. All right, made a bracket for this to go on the firewall. I'm probably gonna beauty it up a little bit more after, but we're gonna get it marked out, get the hole drilled, and see where we're at with it. I'll probably put some, I don't know, I'll figure something out for it, but let's see where we're at. Oh, apparently I gotta fight the rain with this thing all day today, but I did get that trimmed up, got the intercooler piping set, just gotta get clamps on it. Everything's pretty much mock-up phase. Those are all set where they need to be. Got to be clamped down. That's after I address this down pipe. That is in. Doesn't look too horrible. This will connect down to the aluminum line I ran up. The aluminum line will connect over there to the radiator. This will come down into a T right there, and then this will just run down to the factory nozzle on there. And then that's all taken care of. Trim this back a little bit, made it look a little nicer for now until we do our aluminum piece, but we could actually get a full-size filter in here now. I was checking earlier, but we're actually probably just going to run that out in here, actually get some cold air instead of hot air off the radiator. But we're looking good. We still got oil cooler lines to do because these are rusted pretty good, and then the rest of the hosing and stuff, but everything's pretty much mocked up where it needs to be. And yeah, I mean, for the most part we're looking good. And then we got to do some sort of ducking to cool the ECU. I'm probably gonna notch this out a little more here and run a duct right down into here with a little velocity stack to catch air. And then this, we're gonna weld a piece of tubing back in, and then we're probably gonna come over here with another piece, build an actual bash bar for this thing. Like, really? I'm gonna clean that up. We're gonna get a new V-band on the end, straight, because they welded it on crooked, and clean this up and wrap it so it stops melting stuff. But yeah, you're serious, right? With this thing rattling. So this is like a $400 mid pipe. I just cut the resonator open. It's got one of these spiral deals in it, but you can hear it rattle. So we're gonna gut it, weld it back together. Jordan's grabbing the body saw, he's gonna cut that out. Probably gonna cut it halfway down like we did on the other side, take that right out. Normally I would put another piece of pipe in, but we don't have one right now, and it's 4th of July, so yeah, we're just gonna gut it and I'm gonna weld it back together. No big deal. All right, after fighting with everything for hours down there, well, more or less a little radiator hose, we gutted this junk out, and yeah, you can't see. That was rattling like a bitch, so that is gutted. Got the downpipe wrapped now all the way instead of just 3 inches, and then made a new pipe because there was so much contamination. It just kept blowing the sides out of it every time we welded it, so made a new one from scratch again. So all right, we're gonna get this, but we're gonna try and stop melting this oil metering pump, and
became one with my finger.
See if that helps a little bit. Time to get done. That we made the bracket for and whatnot. He's putting the last clamps on, and that's all teed in. That's on. Hard pipes are in. All the clamps are on. Under tray's back on.
Set some fireworks off in here.
We'll have some fireworks here for the 4th of July shortly. We're gonna try and get this filled up with coolant, take it for a spin. We're really close to done right now, but we got the makeshift vent for the ECU, so we might be able to cool that off now. We're wrapped all the way down. The oil metering pump lines aren't gonna melt off now. We're looking good after some fighting with Chinesium again. That didn't want to weld. We fought welding it. We should have been done 3 hours ago, but we're not. So we're almost done. I'm gonna lose my shorts because the car's trying to bite me.
It bites hard.
Yeah, it bites hard. Jordan's already gotten it a couple times today. But let us finish getting this buttoned up and see if we can get it running. Go for a ride. We stuck the ECU out of this one into this one, bypassed the pass lock. We did have it shut down on us 3 times while we were sitting still. So now we've redone the grounds. We pulled this whole intake manifold off, put a new harness on it, because when we unplugged the barometric pressure sensor, we watched the throttle body change pitch and sound, which was kind of strange. So there's a short somewhere, and we found out from Irv that the original ECU got burned up in this car too, and he's had it replaced once. So we're gonna try this again, see what happens, and we'll get a couple of shots going down the road with it now. We had a few mishaps with it shutting down like instantly as we got it all back together, which is awesome. We actually unplugged the SSV valve switch that tells if it's stuck open, and so far it's been running for a good 5 minutes. Strangely enough, we're gonna go down the road and see what happens. Teaching Blade how to tune a little bit, and he's starting to get a hang of it a little bit. Not doing anything crazy. I was telling him to move it points at a time instead of full numbers, because this map isn't crazy off. So, well, here we go. Kind of got smoked just a little bit. I don't know how well you can see right in there. And when that was doing that, it took out these coils and that coil and about 6 other coils, and actually took out the Adaptronic with it. So now we're down to either sending this Adaptronic out to get repaired or putting a new standalone in. I'm not really a big fan of the Select ECU. It seems like every time that we do get a tune going on it pretty good, somehow it, even though all the corrections are off, it starts to correct, and it'll go from a full pull through the full RPM range where it needs to be to super rich the next pull and spark blowout. So the next things that we've got to do on his car is we've got some AM smart coils and brackets to put on, and well, obviously put a new ECU in the thing, and go get another ECU, factory one, and have it reflashed for the pass lock for his car with his VIN number on it. So because we're in New York State, and you know, OBD2 plug-in compliance with emissions and stuff like that, everything's got to match up. So if you go to plug in another ECU without the VIN number on it, you fail. You also fail if any of the readiness monitors don't set or anything like that. The thing is we've gotten past that, and now this happened. Like I said, we replaced the wiring harness, a bunch of stuff like that, regrounded everything and whatnot. So all the shorts that were there are gone, but already too late. This is what happens when other people have their hands on things, start messing with stuff. And like I said, I didn't know until the other day. Irv came up and told me, yes, his original ECU was smoked too, and this is actually his second ECU. So I think we have that all taken care of. So now we wait for parts to come in. So we'll probably get the FC, his red FC, up and going. We also have another FC here from another kid that we're going to be doing a full turbo install and standalone. So plenty to do. I know we miss a lot of footage just because a lot of stuff we're trying to get stuff done, and you know, you pick up the camera, you forget about it, you get a bunch of stuff done. That's why these are kind of all clipped up weird and stuff, because I say, oh shit, that's right. But until next time, guys, we'll get a little more done on this. I got some footage of the FC stuff, so another video soon. Later.